Hey everyone, welcome back to your channel, your go-to spot for all things the bold and the beautiful. If you're not sitting down, grab a seat because today we're diving deep, really deep, into one of the most explosive storylines rocking Los Angeles right now. We're talking about the potential destruction of the iconic father-son bond between Eric Forrester and Ridge Forrester. Yes, you heard that right. Spoilers are hinting that Ridge might straight up disown his own father over Eric's jaw-dropping new role as the lead designer for Katie Logan's rival fashion house. This isn't just another family squabble. This is a full-blown war between the Forresters and the Logans, with betrayal, secrets, ultimatums, and maybe even a callback to Ridge's biological father, Massimo Marone. We're going to break it all down paragraph by paragraph from the latest spoilers, expand on the history, analyze the characters' motivations, predict what's coming, and throw in some fan theories. Buckle up, this is going to be a wild ride, and we're aiming for every juicy detail. Let's start at the beginning. The core of this drama boils down to one massive question. Will Eric and Ridge's legendary father-son bond be completely shattered because of this Logan designer curveball? Eric Forrester, the patriarch who built Forrester Creations from the ground up, has been pushed into a corner. After his health scares and the family forcing him into retirement, Ridge, his son, organized that surprise retirement party, thinking it was for Eric's own good. But Eric, he felt disrespected, sidelined in the company he founded. Now he's channeling that hurt into something explosive, teaming up with Katie Logan Spencer to launch her new fashion line under the Logan name. Katie and Eric have been keeping this partnership under wraps for now, but let's be real, they're only delaying the inevitable explosion. Secrets in soap operas never stay buried, especially when they involve the two biggest families in town. Katie, played brilliantly by Heather Tom, has always been the quieter Logan sister, but she's stepping into the spotlight with her own fashion house. Having Eric on board as lead designer, that's not just a business move. It's a power play that screams, we don't need Forrester Creations to succeed. They're building something fresh, something that could directly compete with Ridge and Brooke's empire. And speaking of making things worse, Katie and Eric's secrecy is pouring fuel on the fire. They're hiding this from Ridge and Brooke, Logan Forrester, Catherine Kelly Lang, who are already on edge about Katie branching out on her own. Brooke, as the face of Forrester Creations alongside Ridge, sees this as a personal attack, especially since Katie is using the Logan name for her line. Imagine Brooke's face when she finds out her sister poached the legendary Eric Forrester. The tension between the Logan sisters is already thick, and this secret is about to make it unbearable. Donna Logan Forrester, Jennifer Garris, is right in the middle of this mess, and she can smell the major battle brewing from a mile away. Donna has been desperately trying to talk sense into Eric and Katie, urging them to come clean before it's too late. She's the voice of reason here, the sister who wants peace in the family, but Donna's pleas are falling on deaf ears. She'd much rather see Eric ease back into Forrester Creations part-time, maybe consulting, mentoring the next generation like RJ or Steffi. That would keep things civil, right? But Eric? No way. He's done with half measures. Eric is fully committed to this new path with Katie. He doesn't want to sign up for more disrespect at Forrester Creations. Remember how Ridge basically forced him out? Eric tried to play nice, held his tongue, kept the peace, but inside he's been simmering with anger. Now he wants to pour his passion into something new, an incredible Logan launch that could redefine the fashion world. Eric sees this as his chance to prove he's still got it, that retirement was forced on him too soon. Working with Katie gives him creative freedom, respect, and a way to stick it to Ridge without saying a word. Until the secret comes out, of course. Unfortunately for everyone, this decision is guaranteed to cause serious damage to Eric's relationship with Ridge. These two have had their ups and downs over the decades, affairs, business takeovers, family feuds, but this feels different. It's personal. Ridge started the tension by shoving that retirement party down Eric's throat, thinking he was protecting his dad's health. But Eric saw it as humiliation, a son telling his father he's past his prime. Eric's been biting his tongue, trying not to rock the boat, but the hurt and anger are real. He's not over it, and now he's taking action. To be fair to Ridge, his intentions might have come from a place of love, concern after Eric's health issues, but the execution was all wrong. He overstepped, big time. And now the tables are turning. B&B spoilers make it clear. It's Ridge's turn to feel betrayed. Once he gets the full update on Eric's new employer, Katie Logan of all people, the reaction is going to be nuclear. Ridge has always been protective of Forrester Creations. It's his legacy, too. Seeing his father jump ship to a rival line run by Brooke's sister, that's not just business, that's family treason in Ridge's eyes. At some point, and it's coming soon, Ridge will discover Eric's Logan designer job. That news won't go over well at all. Picture this. Ridge storms in, confronts Eric, and unloads everything he's got. The yelling, the accusations. How could you do this to me, to our family, to the company we built together? Eric, ever the dignified patriarch, will defend his position. He'll stand his ground, explaining that Ridge pushed him out, disrespected him, and now he's choosing his own happiness. Eric isn't backing down, he's digging in deeper. It's easy to imagine this confrontation escalating to an ultimatum. Ridge, in a fit of rage, might vow to disown Eric if he doesn't quit working for the enemy. If you walk away from Forrester for this, you're walking away from me. And when Eric refuses, because he will, Ridge could drop the ultimate bomb. You're not my father anymore. Harsh? Absolutely. But Ridge has said wild things in the heat of the moment before. This could be the line that breaks them. And here's where it gets even more layered. Perhaps Ridge will throw in a low blow about biology. Remember, Ridge isn't Eric's biological son. His bio dad is Massimo Marone, that old Italian tycoon played by Joseph Mascalo. R.J. Forrester, Brian Nicoletti, recently brought up the Marone situation in a chat with Electra Forrester. This drama between Eric and Ridge could conveniently push the no-blood ties angle for RJ and Electra, too, stirring up more family identity questions. It's classic B&B, using old skeletons to amplify current pain. Regardless of the biology jab, spoilers confirm Ridge and Eric have more family friction ahead. This isn't resolving in one episode, it's building to a massive showdown. Stay tuned, because the fallout could include Eric's new line succeeding wildly, Ridge sabotaging it, Brooke caught in the middle between her husband and sister, and Donna trying to mediate. The Logan-Forrester feud is back in full force, and Eric choosing Katie might be the spark that ignites it for years. Let's zoom out for a minute, because this storyline didn't come from nowhere. Eric and Ridge's relationship has always been complicated. Eric founded Forrester Creations with Stephanie, but Ridge grew up in the business, taking over as lead designer. They've clashed over women, Taylor, Brooke, Caroline, business decisions, and power. But through it all, the father-son bond endured. Eric always saw Ridge as his heir, even after the Massimo reveal. Ridge, for his part, idolized Eric, until recent years when he started seeing his dad as stubborn or outdated. Eric's health arc added another layer. After his near-death experience, the family rallied around him, but Ridge's push for retirement felt like a power grab to some fans. Eric accepted it gracefully at first, but resentment built. Now, teaming up with Katie, someone who's always been kind to Eric, unlike some in the family, feels like poetic justice. Katie gets a world-class designer, Eric gets purpose and revenge. Fan reactions are split. Some say Ridge deserves this wake-up call for how he treated Eric. Others think Eric is being petty, betraying his own legacy. On Reddit and Twitter, threads are blowing up. Eric designing Logan is genius chaos. Ridge disowning Eric? Too far. This is the feud we've needed since the Brooke-Logan wars. Predictions include Eric's line outselling Forresters, leading to a buyout attempt, Ridge apologizing after a health scare, or even Eric returning to FC humbled. But many think this lasts months, with courtroom battles, fashion showdowns, and maybe a Massimo flashback. Character deep dive. Thorsten Kaye as Ridge brings that brooding intensity. He'll make the disownment scene heartbreaking. John McCook as Eric is the steady rock. His quiet defiance will hit hard. Heather Tom as Katie shines in vulnerable yet determined roles. This is her big moment. Catherine Kelly Lang as Brooke will be torn, loyal to Ridge but loving her sister. Jennifer Garris as Donna is the underrated MVP, always trying to hold the family together. What do you think? Will Ridge really disown Eric? Can they ever recover? Drop your predictions in the comments. Hit like if you're Team Eric, subscribe for more B&B breakdowns, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next explosion. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.